Do you hate blacks or any other race? But when I say blacks, I'm saying African Americans, blacks, any other race other than Caucasian or white race.
No, we were taught to hate the Japanese and the German. We were taught to hate that. You have to be taught to hate. And hate is a destructive force. It's just like fear. If you put somebody afraid of something, they're vulnerable. You can take them over. Hate's the same way. Hate will destroy your body. No, I don't hate anything or anybody. I have some opinions of it, and I would not go over what I do and get into a position to where I say, well, I hate him. I'm going to bust his statue. I'm going to desecrate his flag. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go down to Martin Luther King Center and harm anything, whether I believed in it or not. It's their conception, and they're entitled to it, and they should be free to do what they want to. So I should.
Yes, sir. And so why do you think that, in your opinion, that so many people think that you hate blacks and you don't think that black lives matter or black people matter? Or
that's what they say. Well, eventually we're going to have a race war. You know that.
I think the way that this world is going, they've been trying to get a race war, and I want peace. I don't want war. I want peace.
Find anybody that will be one-on-one.
Yes, sir.
There's got to be two or more.
Right.
Or a bunch or more.
Right.
Because it's destroying what relationship we had, the structure of it.
Yes, sir.
And that's driving another wedge between you and me, and just because, look at this old home skin. White. It's not white, and you're not black.
Right.
That's a synonym to describe an individual race. It has nothing to do with color. I'm not white. I'm pink. You got old pink man up there. You don't get that from the store. He's a racist. I'm a racist. I sure am. I was, but I got rid of my race car. I don't have one anymore, so I can't be a racist.
So you don't race anymore because you got rid of your race car. That's funny.
No, we built one. Well, we did one of the road cars for this thing.
What kind of car was it?
It's a 34 Ford we'll start with.
Okay.
And when we got rid of it, it was nothing.
Okay. Next question. Have you ever not allowed a black person or African American or any other race to not come in your store?
Not yet.
Not yet. So if a black guy wants to come in here and he's respectful and not being disrespectful,
as long as he behaves himself, yeah.
Or any race,
yeah,
for that matter.
Make any difference. Well, she can vouch for that because I'm always receptive to anybody.
Well, you was. I can vouch for it too. You was too when you first met me years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Yes, sir. Now, how many people actually take the time, Mr. Myers, instead of listening to what somebody said or what somebody wrote, take the time out, come down here and have a one-on-one with you and get to know the person that they're so angry with?
None, because they got a mindset. And it's easier to accept that than it is to explore the background of things. We've got the ideas set, which is theirs. And, they're entitled to it because they're going to suffer for it. See, my folks were sharecroppers.
Yes, sir.
That's about as low as you can get on a totem pole. And we had discipline. We respected other people's property, respected other people, and we didn't have any dissension at all. Of course, I was during the First Depression.
Yes, sir.
1931.
Yes, sir.
And that might have been what caused it, me being born. No.
During the Great Depression.
Yeah. Anyway, we didn't know we didn't have depression because we didn't have anything. Anyway, sharecroppers don't have anything.
Yes, sir.
We didn't have a book or newspaper, magazine. Didn't even have a clock.
Not even a clock?
Mm-mm. You don't have nothing. And we raised all our food then. I had a garden about as big as these 3 rooms.
Wow. And when is your birthday?
January the 29th, 1931.
January 29th.
It's Aquarius.
Aquarius.
I'm full of goldfish. I'm an Aquarius.
So, when I first moved to Kennesaw, Mr. Myers, it was back in 2004, 2005, when I first moved to Kennesaw. And all I would hear was about Wild Man Bill. Now, they wasn't talking about the store. A lot of people think that that's your name. They think that your name is Wild Man Bill. So I would hear all these stories about Wild Man Bill, like you was this
Where'd you get the bill?
I don't know where they got the bill from.
Well, I get most of them in the mail, but I'm talking about when.
I don't know where they tag it onto your name for it. I don't know where they
Bill, I guess.
Wild Bill. That's probably where they got it from. So all I could hear about was Wild Man. How that you was racist and you hated blacks, and if you walked up on you wouldn't let nobody in the store that was black, and just evil stuff.
Does that look like it?
No, sir, not at all. And so I wanted to come initially years ago to come meet you. I was like, well, let me go down there and meet him, and that was when I initially came.
You weren't afeared?
I was a little intimidated, but when I met you, you was very nice. When you never treated me any disrespectful. You wasn't hateful. You welcomed me in, and I invited you to lunch, and we had lunch, and it was a wonderful lunch, and we learned a lot about each other during that lunch.
Just people's problem now that they don't investigate the background.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's all I've known is work all my life. You too.
Yes, sir. What would you consider is the biggest misconception that people have about you?
Well, that I'm biased, I guess, because I don't have anything against race, religion, sexual preference, or any of these things. And black, white, brown, green, I let a Martian come in. I've always had a thing for respect for other people, see, because I was taught that.
Yes, sir.
And when they come in here and have lack of respect themselves, it kind of aggravates me a little bit.
Yes, sir.
And that's the only thing, because I've never turned anybody away. Since this fake virus thing, I've sat here 8 hours a day and I saw a person.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but the bills didn't quit.
Yeah, them bills keep coming. You carry 2 guns.
Mm-hmm.
And
always have.
And what kind are they? Let me see the gun one time. It was
Yeah, that was a 45.
That was a 45.
1911.
That was an old gun. Old gun.
But these are older. These are World War I.
World War I. Can I see one? Oh, wait a minute.
I generally don't take them out except to shoot them or I'm going to show you one, though.
Yes, sir.
Is anybody here?
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah, these are World War I, but they were made to accommodate the 45 automatic bullet.
And why do you keep it turned that way? I thought, the young guys these days keep the gun this way. You keep it that way, so you can pull from that side?
No, cross draw loses speed.
It got a little weight to it too, Mr. Myers.
Yeah. But anyway, what they did, the government made a whole bunch of ammunition for 45 automatic.
Yes, sir.
And in World War I, they didn't have enough automatics, so they made a contract with Smith & Wesson and Colt to make a revolver that would use that ammunition up and use a moon clip. You know what a moon clip is?
No, sir.
You know what a speed loader is?
No, sir.
Anyway.
How you doing?
It's a little flat disc with holes in it. You put the bullets in, you put them all in at one time. But it keeps the 45s from going out the end, so you can shoot an automatic shell in a revolver.
So so that's just like the little round thing. You just slide the whole little round thing in there with the bullets already.
Mm-hmm. But it's just a plate. It goes in the cylinder.
Okay.
The cylinder is what you're talking about.
Yes, sir.
This is a plate. You put them in that and just stick them in the cylinder.
You're no longer around. What do you want people to say about Mr. Dent Myers?
I don't care as long as they talk.
As long as they say
I don't care
something.
about this other stuff as long as they talk. It's good PR. Because, like I said, hate is a destructive force, a very destructive force. And if you hate, really hate, they don't really hate, it's another word to use. If they do, though, that destroys you internally.
Oh,